Eagle Mountain Symphony Orchestra, a wonderful collection of talented musicians and conductors based in Eagle Mountain, Utah. But who are the people that make up this orchestra? This is the first in a series of introductions to various members of the orchestra and what they do. It's time to get to know the Eagle Mountain Symphony Orchestra.
My name is Don Sherwood. I'm the president of the Eagle Mountain Symphony Orchestra, and I play the bass in the orchestra. I've been playing with this orchestra now for, 5, maybe 6 years, I think. Not since the very beginning, but I started with that second season. I was befriended by Jen Kelly, who was president of the orchestra at the time, and she invited me to come and play, and I really enjoyed it. I've been excited to have an orchestra in the Eagle Mountain community and not have to go outside of the community in order to play in the orchestra. I play with the Timpanogos Symphony Orchestra. I play the cello in the Timpanogos Symphony Orchestra. Before I moved to Utah, I played in several other orchestras. I've been playing in community orchestras all my life, it seems like, which is a long time. I'm not going to tell you how many years. It's been a long time. Yeah. This area in the Utah Valley, there's a lot of talent available here. But those that are coming out, we're getting some great musicians, some very talented musicians that have come out and joined our orchestra, which has been wonderful. It hasn't always been easy. We started out playing much simpler music, and we're very much a volunteer community orchestra. No auditions. It's open for anybody who wants to come and play, whatever level you're at, and that was fine and fun, and it gave a lot of people an opportunity to explore their talents a little bit and to have that outlet. But as an orchestra, the board of the orchestra, we made a conscious decision that we wanted to step that level of performance up. We wanted to rise above that middle school arrangement skill level, to be able to start playing some of the great music, the Shostakovich and Beethoven, and we played some Copland and Gershwin, and we wanted to be able to play that great symphonic music that really gets people excited about music. And so we actually had to turn away some people that their skill level just wasn't quite up to being able to perform those pieces of music. We started holding auditions. We had to make choices like that, and it's really made all the difference for this orchestra. We're starting to be able to play some really wonderful pieces, and I've heard comments from people in the orchestra that this just has totally changed their experience, that they can be a part of playing something they never thought they could play, and they realize, I can do this. Music is a big part of it, but it's also, there's a whole experience of being a part, even whether you're on the stage or you're in the audience, there's an experience of being a part of live orchestral music that is just can't be replicated in any way. It's just so delightful to be there and to have those sounds and those melodies that you're familiar with, and see it being interpreted in a slightly new way, or a little bit different than you've heard in the past, and it's always something fresh and always something new, and that's an experience that's just really exciting and wonderful. And especially if you've got any young musicians in your family, that's a great opportunity to help them hear and see what an exciting thing live musical performance can be. And yeah, that's what I would say. It's not just a great date night, which it is that, but there's a neat experience of being a part of seeing 50 different people from very different walks of life all come together and become unified in one thing, making great music that sounds vibrant and alive. Well, professionally, I'm a software engineer, and I have been doing that for about 25 years, and I really love that. I started my college career going down that music education path. I actually wanted to be a music teacher in the high school level. That was my dream job, but that changed the second year in college. I realized that although music was a passion in my life, and it was something that has always been a very key element of my life, it wasn't the right career path for me. And I first realized that when it occurred to me that 4 hours in a practice room was tedious, but I could spend hours and hours behind a computer screen and never know where the time went. And so that was an indicator to me that I was chasing the wrong career path. But the passion for the music has always been there. I've, over the years, continued to lead orchestras and choirs. I write choral arrangements of hymns for our ward choir. I've got a collection of those that are really fun. And that's just always been a key element of my life.